Hi, Mrs. Bolton.
Hi.
Thank you for coming in today.
Hey, no
and
problem.
meeting about Hunter. So I wanted to go over her test results. She took the FSA when she was in 6th grade last year.
Okay.
And so the FSA is a Florida Standards Assessment, and this is actually what took the place of the FCAT, if you remember doing that. And this particular test focuses on English language arts, reading, and math.
Okay.
So Hunter's reading and math scores are 286 for the reading score, and in the scale from what the FSA gives us, a level 1, which is the scale is from a 1 to a 5, 5 being the highest. So she did score a level 1 with the reading scale from the state being 259 to 308, and her math score was a 287, and the scale for that, and being a level 1, is 260 to 309. So she also scored a level 1 in that.
She needs some work.
She needs a little bit of work. I did do a little graph for you just so you can see about where she is, but I don't want you to give up hope, because we're not going to give up on her.
I would never give up on her.
Okay. So, like I told you, these are where she is in her levels for the FSA. This is just what the state provides for us to go on. And there's some state scores here, and the state scores, and then our county scores for the FSA in math and ELA, and we're doing pretty good, with our scores. So now that we're through the FSA, she also takes a FAIR assessment, and we do that 3 times a year, which is the Florida Assessment in Reading, and that measures phonemic awareness, phonics, fluency, vocabulary, and comprehension. And let's talk about where she is there. So her probability of literacy success is a 0.31.
Oh my goodness.
The word recognition percentile is in the 5th, which means she has done better than the 5th percent. I don't want you to be upset about it, though. So the vocabulary knowledge that she has is in the 17th percentile. Reading comprehension is in the 3rd, and then the syntactic knowledge is in the 1st percentile. Okay.
So basically, I need to get her a tutor.
So yes, we offer tutoring in the mornings before school and after school, and we have special teachers who will also give their time for reading and math. Okay. And we're hoping that you would be able to do that for her.
Absolutely.
Yeah, for both of that.
Definitely gonna have to do something.
Yeah. So for her word recognition, her ability score is 454, and the state's is 641. The vocabulary knowledge is
excuse me,
sure 501, and the state's is 592. So she's not super off. And I'm going to give you printouts of all of this, because I don't expect you to remember all this. Her reading comprehension is 367, and the state is 604. The syntactic knowledge is, it says it's a 0. I believe that she didn't take that test that particular day, or maybe I'm not exactly sure what happened there, so I'm going to have to find out for you.
Okay, thank you.
So the FSA, just to go back over it so you understand, is our Florida assessment state standards test. They're the end of the year assessment. They tell us what our students have learned and retained throughout the school year. They're state mandated, so it's something that the entire state has to do. It's not just our school. And they're aligned to our content and our state standards, which is what we teach throughout the year. And also, these tests are a component of teacher accountability and evaluation. So basically, it gives us an idea on how well or not our teachers are doing or conveying in their subject area. The FAIR tests that I was telling you about are formative assessments. And these are daily assessments as well. We take the test 3 times a year, but they're assessed to ensure students are fully grasping the standards being taught. These assessments tell us if our students have mastered a specific skill, and if it's linked to it's also linked to their overall learning experience. The data is used for us to modify our instruction as needed. So let's use Hunter as an example. If she's not doing great on some things, then we need to modify how we're teaching her and how, teach her the way she learns. So she does show that she is in the lowest level, a level 1 in reading and math. It's our goal to work with her and get her to a proficient level, which is, we like to see them at a level 3, but we realize that she does have some specific learning needs. So if we can even get her to a 2, that would be great. So we're going to utilize our resources and work within her abilities to help her meet these goals. So I don't want you to be discouraged about it, okay? So strategies and making gains for her reading. So we have advisory time every single day during 3rd period. So what we're going to do is have a para come down to the library with her, do guided reading with her for 20 minutes. We're going to pick books that are within her level for her to check out and take home. And maybe she can read a page or 2 or even a sentence or 2 to you before she goes to bed at night. We're going to also give her in-class support. We have a para in there, so we'll be able to get some one-on-one time with her with that para. If the para is not available that day, then we want to do smaller groups and have one of her higher level peers with her, because the students love to help. They love to help teach. So we'll do that for her. And then again, as I mentioned, the tutoring before or after school.
She'll probably be more comfortable working with another student.
Up here, yes.
She's a little shy.
I understand that. So that'd be great. And then strategies in making gains in math. Again, we're going to do in-class support with the teacher, peer. I'm going to give her some take-home practice problems. So whatever we learn that day, I'm going to make sure that she has that to take home and work on. It's not for a grade, so she doesn't feel pressured. It's not homework. It's just extra practice for her.
Okay. Something I can work on with her at the house.
Correct. Yeah.
All right.
I've got her some flashcards so that she can
Awesome.
use. I want her to take those home. She can also use them in school if she wants to. And then Khan Academy is a website that it is a great website for her to use. When she comes home with papers that she had from math, if there isn't something that she understands, you can go straight to this website, pull it up, and it will explain to her exactly what it is that she had learned that day.
Cool.
So we're hoping that we'll be able to make some gains with her. So, did you have any questions for me
I
today?
did not.
No?
It's thoroughly explained. I appreciate it.
Great. Thank you so much for your time.